I swear it won't stop. People throwing shade, I be throwing sun rays. Some people want fame, I be putting you on.
Brother, I wrote about the stars, I wrote about the moon, I wrote about things in the sky that go boom. I wrote about death, I wrote about life, I wrote in the morning, afternoon, and at night. I constantly search for new ideas. I talk to my elders, my friends, and my peers. I study astronomy, history, and religion. My analytical mind is constantly on a mission, struggling and striving for the perfect poem, bracing myself for the perfect brainstorm. The more that I write, the more that I note. My best poem yet is yet to be wrote.
Peace, love, and salutations to the gods, to the goddesses, to all the empresses and emperors in the building. It is I, your brother Taz, with my sister Yathini, and the neighborhood etymologies did calico. We are Trio Deals coming at you one more time with another banging information. Today we're going to be looking into the 28 legends of Black History Month.
I am Yasini in the house. You can find me on YouTube as such. You can find me on Facebook as Denise Grant. You can go to YasiniUniversity.com where you can have a look at my Simply Stone online jewelry store.
I'm ready to get it in, man. I just come to pay homage to the ancestors. I'm glad Taz helped me put this list together, and Sister Yasini verified them all, so we motherly approve, like kicks.
we gonna count down 28 legends of Black history that you're thinking should have made the list. Don't be offended, family. These are our personal choices.
We probably gonna give them the familiar names first that happen to make the list. So I say we probably hit him with Carter G. Woodson. I mean, not Carter G. Woodson. I apologize. I'm gonna save that, brother. I mean George Washington Carver.
So many of us know George Washington Carver as the man famous for giving us peanut butter. Bless him. But he's responsible for much more. As an agricultural chemist, in an effort to increase the profitability of sweet potatoes and peanuts, which thrived in the South as opposed to dwindling cotton supply, Carver began conducting experiments in 1896 and created 518 new products from the crops. They included ink, dye, soap, cosmetic, flour, vinegar, and synthetic rubber. He publicly revealed his experiments in 1914. Oh, he kept them on the DL for a minute then.
Hey, 500 and something inventions off of a few crops, like a mastermind. But if you want to go on next to Madam C.J. Walker and Sister Yasini, can we get some help?
Born from 1867 to 1919. Madam C.J. Walker was the first African-American woman to become a self-made millionaire after creating a line of hair products geared toward Black hair. She created the first Madam Walker's Wonderful Hair Grower in 1905, and they had a new Netflix series based upon her life. She was self-made, and the movie premiered on Netflix March 2020. So go look her up, and we can move on because this is a list of 28.
Hey, matter of fact, if you want, you could keep speaking on her while Taz looks up Henrietta Lacks. But you can keep speaking on Madam C.J. Walker. Because watch this, because a lot of people like to say, women were held down. And that's why I say the feminist movement don't involve Black women, because Black women weren't held down. This was the first Black millionaire. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, but nobody's held down except on their own. And a lot of it will be from lack of knowledge. That's why we perish, right? However, we all have to, we hold ourselves up and we hold ourselves down.
And this is the beautiful and the very most important Henrietta Lacks.
Right. Yeah.
Where we get the HeLa cells. Mm-hmm. It's an acronym for her name, H-E, from Henrietta, and Lacks, L-A. So H-E-L-A is the HeLa cells. I'm making her famous because she should be. You feel me?
Yeah.
They took her blood. Henrietta Lacks was an African American woman whose cancer cells are the source of the HeLa cell line, the first immortalized human cell line and one of the most important cell lines in medical research. Yeah.
Her cells, they're responsible for a little bit over 80% of all medication that exists today.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, most medications that you have today, to this day, right now, came about because of the research that came from her cells and the ongoing research that's happening her cells, even though. But which one's the next one, brother? Because I mean, we could get down with Henrietta Lacks with a whole lot of stuff, but that's gonna lead to sub-vacation and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I think I just want to jump to a brother, and I think we should jump to Hannibal Bay, or Hannibal Barker Bay, just to go ahead and get that out the way. You feel me? Because I feel like Hannibal is one of the most important, melanated people that we've ever known about in history. This is like the real life Samson. Hannibal destroyed stuff.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Hannibal put Barker, Barca. CA.
There it is.
Yes, babe. Yeah.
They both having an image of him.
Yeah, like matter of fact, go to that first one, that coinage, because the Moor's best friend is the elephant. If you can you zoom that in?
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. The Moor's best friend is the elephant.
Good choice.
Like how their best friend, the dog is their best friend. Well, the Moor's best friend has always been the elephant, and that's why that coinage right there. Boom. Triumph coin of Hannibal. No, there are no known authentic images of Hannibal, and there is no proof that Carthaginian coins show his likeness. However, these coins do exist, and logically, who else but the great Hannibal would they say but on a coin, but put on a coin? Certainly not an ordinary elephant rider, and it got the M on there letting you know we talking about Moors. Yeah, but yeah, Hannibal. I just wanted people to know about the great Hannibal, and to definitely kind of like get it out the way. It might be good to jump on Benjamin Banneker, who was also a Moor.
A famous Moor.
Yep. Put next to Benjamin Banneker, put inventions. So we can just hurry up and probably give them that kind of insight. What's more important than the clock?
Nothing.
Period. I mean, all other inventions, would be pretty much obsolete.
So we got the almanac.
What's more important than an almanac? Goddamn. I mean, what you say, the dictionary, thesaurus, or the almanac? Which one?
Right.
The whatchamacallit, the telescope, ink.
Yep. Elephants do have a great memory.
Yes.
We got ink.
Hold on, what are you reading now?
Well, I'm not reading. I'm just looking at the pictures.
Hold on, let me see.
They got the almanac right here. They got ink right here. I'm guessing hats, or this is the clock. I'm not sure what the house is supposed to represent.
Okay, yeah, Benjamin Banneker. Yeah, the founder of Washington, D.C. You feel all of the beautiful architecture that you see in Washington, D.C. was designed by the astronomical genius of Benjamin Banneker. And I don't mean that by accident. Truly, astronomy and astrology was used in all of his creations. So it was astronomical genius that we were dealing with this brother here. And if we can we go to Jack Johnson? Because they letting you know Jack Johnson, who was an American boxer who at the height of the Jim Crow era became the first African American world heavyweight boxing champion. Huh? So not only did he kick ass in the ring, but he was a modern genius because he invented what? He invented the monkey wrench.
Ooh wee.
And there is only one job in the world that they say robotics will not replace. They say robots cannot replace plumbers. They cannot replace a plumber. What is a plumber without a monkey wrench?
Wow.
So his invention is indispensable. You know, on that level. Like you can't name, too many more important inventions pertaining to people's careers, man. Like,
can we see his pic? Can we see his pic?
Oh, Jack Johnson. Oh yeah. Dark skinned brother. If we go back on the screen, if we go back again, matter of fact, no, they ain't even showing a picture of him on there. That's a shame. Yeah, that's him right there, Jack Johnson.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was confused at first. I thought that was Piola's son, but now I see.
Oh no. You talking about Joe Louis, but he still was no Joe Louis wasn't no joke.
I thought it was the white boy next to him at first, because that's who showed up. But yeah. Either way, Piola's black too, so doesn't matter.
Let's do Empress Mariachi. Because now we're getting sort of kind of where people don't know everybody. Everybody don't know these people. Yes, the Empress of the Washita Nation.
What's her what's the info on her? Is she still alive or no?
Yeah, they say in 2014, 1927 to 2014. And
really?
So she passed away 8 years ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Okay, 1927.
She was
wow.
Look at that, mayor of Richwood, Louisiana in 75 and 76. And again from 80 to all the way to 84. And is the author of the self-published book Return of the Ancient Ones.
Oh, I gotta read that.
These are the real people who've been telling you we from here.
Yes.
Empress Mariachi won a lot of land back, and they know she's truly the empress of all America, but they can't give all of that back at one time. So, there's there's a lot of restriction, but they definitely have given them portions of land.
She knew their law. She knew all that legalese stuff that Tass was on.
Yeah, they were scared of her. She was a serious threat.
Yeah, she knew their law.
Yep.
That's the only way she could have got all that land. And check it out. The year she was born, 1927. Okay, that's the year my dad was born, and he's still kicking.
Hey, and now that we're going farther and farther where everybody don't know, let's go to Deuce, Duse, Deuce Mohammed Ali. Yes. And what we dealing with this brother, not only was he a diplomat of sorts, and on both sides of the world, over here and across the pond, so he was respected in many circles, is what I'm saying. And this is actually the master teacher of Noble Drew Ali and Marcus Garvey.
No way.
Of both of them. That's why they both.
He just happened to be Mohammed.
Yeah, they both had to know each other because they both had the same teacher around the same time.
Damn.
Okay,
and so Noble Drew Ali excelled in what he did. So what did the Deuce do? Boom.
Yep, from 1866 to 1945, was a Sudanese Egyptian. They say he was an actor and a political activist who became known for his African nationalism. He was also a playwright, historian, journalist, editor, and publisher. In 1912, which was the year right before Noble Drew Ali formed the Canaanite Temple in 1913. He founded the African Times and Orient Review, later revived as the African and Orient Review. Okay, it was African Times and Orient Review. Then it was revived as the African and Orient Review, which published in total through 1920. He lived and worked mostly in England alongside the United States and Nigeria, respectively. Like this man was respected on all continents. You feel me?
Yeah.
In the latter location, he founded the Comet Press Limited Edition and the Comet newspaper in Lagos. Yeah. You know,
Okay.
Deuce Mohammed Ali. Y'all make sure y'all go look deep into all these people and don't
And
think
you
I
know
made it up. That's their master teacher.
what's so significant about these people so far that we've shown is the era that they were significant in. You know, we think of all of those times as really hard times. Some people were busting through, and we got them. We got them on this list. They're all prominent people in a time that we would perceive to be the most racist. Yeah, my point being 1912, 1927 ish on through the years, these people on this list are great because they're overcoming all kinds of adversities we would have to think. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they standing tall. They're inventors. They're entrepreneurs. They paving a way at what we perceive as a time that nobody cared about Negroes, and Negroes can do this, Negroes can do that. We're showing that throughout history that a big part of history has to be fake.
Now you can keep going, sis. I just wanted to let Taz know Mansa Musa on deck. But yes.
If Mansa Musa is on deck, that's my cue.
We really don't have enough women, but we have great women on this list.
Yeah.
Right. Right. You could just look at the pics and be in awe.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know, we not talking about no brother, mention me one of these caucasoids that are
Right.
Yeah, no Elon Musk, no
right.
yeah, no Bill, no Billy Gates.
No, that we
Yeah.
talking, that's chump change. That's chump change. You know,
Yeah.
even if you go higher, we not talking about this. Ain't no rock. This dude, he wasn't even on the level of the Rockefellers. They were on. They were in the
Yes.
knees of this dude. Whoever you could think of somebody, and it's not even
Well, it's in his title, King.
right. But when we look at it, you know, Musa I or Mansa Musa was the ninth Mansa of the Mali Empire, one of the most powerful West African states. He has sometimes been called the wealthiest person in history. Not sometimes. He is the wealthiest person in history. Though his wealth is impossible to accurately quantify. Let me repeat that real quick. Though his wealth is impossible to accurately quantify, and it is difficult to meaningfully compare the wealth of historical figures. In other words, when you're talking about this man and try to compare him to somebody as like Bill Gates or any of these, so-called rich people right now, his wealth couldn't even be measured. You can measure, we know what is the wealth of people like Donald Trump. We know how much they're worth. This dude, you couldn't put a price on it. There was no putting it. It was impossible.
Mm-hmm.
But Mansa Musa, the wealthiest person to ever exist. But you're not gonna hear about that.
Yep. And how you gonna top that, Calico?
I mean, Mansa Musa also did travel to the Americas, and I'm glad God is Aboriginal, like she said, a traveling man. So being that he did travel to the Americas and colonized America, man, this man came with over 800 ships. When we say he was rich, rich. We
Yes.
talking about way back then, he came with 800 ships to the Americas. We talking about at least 80 people on every ship. Y'all don't want to do them numbers, man. Y'all don't want to do them numbers, right? you know. But yes, we talking about large numbers of people, like up to 80,000. We talking about really colonizing and or not doing it in a vicious way. Definitely
Mhm.
it was all because of this next man, Abu Bakari. You know, Abu
Mm,
Bakari was the emperor before Mansa Musa, and he traveled to the Americas. And him being a real dude, Mansa Musa, he was like, my brother ain't came back.
mm,
Either he having a lot of fun or he having some technical difficulties. Either way, we going the same direction he went. He went this direction. Let's go. So Abu Bakr was the emperor that he basically followed to the Americas. So did you pull up Abubakari?
Huh?
Abu Bakari.
he did at one point. There you go.
It's right there.
That's Wiki.
Oh,
Open
the
it.
predecessor of Mansa Musa. Yeah, they speaking on it.
Right.
So read so yeah, you can read that let's
Yeah,
see I seen it get that.
Open the task.
I was on the history part of it right here.
Okay, so in 1324, while staying in Cairo during his Hajj, Mansa Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire, told the Egyptian official whom he had befriended that he had come to rule when his predecessor led a fleet in an attempt to cross the Atlantic Ocean and never returned.
Right,
Okay, that happened.
right. Which is what Brother Calico just explained in brief. You know
Hey, I was just gonna say, did Calico lie to y'all? Nah,
Uh,
nah, nah.
no, and we would expect Calico to know that kind of stuff already.
Mhm.
Yes, madam. And now I pretty much want to get some help from my brother Taz, and
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about a great Mayan king. And I'm gonna let Taz go from there.
Takun Uman.
Yep, yep,
Right?
yep. Me, I always say Tekken
But
Uman, but yeah, yeah, I like it though.
yeah. Yeah, but Takun Uman, or yeah, Takun Uman. He's the last Mayan prince to fight the conquistadors when they arrived on their land. It says Takun Uman was one of the last rulers of the Quiche Maya people in the highlands of what is now Guatemala. According to the Cachiquel Annals, he was slain by Spanish conquistadors Pedro Alvarado while wagging battle against the Spanish and their allies on approach of Quetzaltenango on 12th of February in 1524. Now, when you look into him, he is on the I mean his characteristics alone speak for itself. Is what is found of him in the Mayan ruins. There's statues of him all over Central America. He is in the money. He's in the 50 cent. In the we have a bill, 50 cent bill. So in the 50 cent bill, he's the one that appears in it. And story tells that when he was killed, the the Quetzal, which never was known. There's the story. So story tells that upon him being stabbed with a lance upon his chest, the Quetzal died right along with him, and and as he was falling, he fell on his chest. He never had a red chest, but after upon landing on his chest was flooded with the red dye coming out of him, his blood. And he and his ancestors, the Quetzal ancestors from that day forward, are known to have the red chest. And it's been documented that for some reason in the past the Quetzal didn't have a red chest. They can't understand why, but according to the story, it all began with him having the red chest after he was stabbed. He was stabbed after Tukunuman was stabbed, and the Quetzal landed on his chest. And that is the story of Tukunuman.
Yeah, and you know, now that we in the rebellious spirit, I gotta go to
Yes.
Queen Nanny, and we're gonna let our Queen Nanny, tackle that subject.
Much obliged. All right. So the Queen Nanny.
Yes.
I respect her already, just from the title.
She's the nanny of the Maroons.
Oh yeah.
Let me get you
Wiki.
a wiki or
Side
something.
piece. There it is. So Queen Nanny, Granny Nanny, or Nanny of the Maroons on was an 18th century leader of the Jamaican Maroons. She led a community of formerly enslaved Africans called the Windward Maroons. And she led them where? Okay.
She's in the money. So she led a community. Right here says with one
Okay.
Maroon. Go
So
ahead.
in the early 18th century, under the leadership of Nanny, the Windward Maroons fought a guerrilla war over many years against the British authorities in the colony of Jamaica in what became known as the First Maroon War. Look it up. Much of what is known about her comes from oral history, as little textual evidence exists. According to Maroon legend, Queen Nanny was born in what is today Ghana, of the Ashanti people. Yeah, according to the oral tradition and at least one documentary source. She was never enslaved, although widely assumed that she arrived in Jamaica as a slave. How she arrived in Jamaica is not even certain.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep. See,
so we know enough to know that she's a bad mama jamma.
see. I always tell people,
Oh,
people always ask like why we haven't,
oh my
toppled the
goodness.
government or whatever the case may be. I always tell people the reason we haven't toppled the government or whatever the case may be is because
Right.
Mama didn't say knock them out. When,
Yeah,
when Mama
right.
say knock you out, it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. They're not gonna be standing tomorrow. I promise you.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? And that's what Queen Nanny did for her people. You know,
I
but
appreciate it.
when she really freed the Jamaicans, at that point
She
in time
did.
in history.
That's what I said. Where's Music Land when we need him?
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that
I
was
wish
I
right.
Music
just
Man
I
was here.
just text him like, "Where are you? We live."
Yeah,
He did tell me about Nanny of the Moors
Yeah.
or the
and and
Maroons.
and we only it's only getting better. So I want to touch on
Yeah.
Dusable, right? Jean Baptiste. That means John the Baptist.
No.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Jean Baptiste. You know, that's why we say that most black people when they are Christian or whatever they are Baptists. We're Baptists. And he was obviously no different. He was Jean the Baptist. So
Mm,
and for Chicago, he was truly that. He paved the way for the future greats of Chicago to ever come and to do what they done, would do what they did.
mm,
This is the founder of Chicago.
mm.
They'll tell you he was a slave from Dominican Republic and all this. And no, he was a Haitian. He not Dominican. He was a Haitian
Mm.
and ended up being, such a great leader that he was chosen by the people of Chicago that they wanted him to be, appointed over them. Like,
And so he's really the founder?
yes, he's definitely looked at as the founder of Chicago. What is it? Jean Baptiste
Right. They,
Dusable is regarded as the first permanent non-indigenous, they say.
Right.
Let them tell it, because they're saying he people from the islands aren't American. So he's not indigenous, he's from down there. But anyways, but what would later become Chicago, Illinois, and he recognized and was recognized as the founder of Chicago.
park, bridge, and a road have been named in his honor. There is, and it says that he was born in Haiti. They don't mention the republic.
Okay. I like that. See what I'm saying is now we can go to Toussaint. When you look up Toussaint,
Mm.
also put 1804 by his name so they won't get it confused. Yeah, he was the most prominent leader of the Haitian Revolution. During his life, Louverture first fought against the French and
Then for
then for them, and then finally against France again for the cause of Haitian independence. So he was like a Dusable, and they definitely respected all of these Haitian generals, obviously, to the
yeah.
point that they wanted them on their teams, each and every last one of them. But when they act up, we had that get right, and everybody know 1804, the Haitian Revolution is definitely to be respected. So we got to salute him. And we could have put nothing but people that fought back against, the tyranny of
Yeah.
colonization. But who was more successful than this brother?
Who?
No one. So that's why we named him. That's why we named him and not 27 others. We could have named a lot. You
Yeah.
know, I'm gonna say Nat Turner for honorable mention because he's not on the
But
list.
and the goddess Aboriginal said the same thing I was thinking earlier about. There's George Washington Carver, and now
And that look like me right there. That look
yeah,
like me. Y'all don't see me right there.
I I would have to see some
That look
dreads.
like Calico.
I would have to see the dreads.
Oh no, no, no. I'm talking about without the dreads. I'm gonna have to send you a picture. Don't worry about
We
it.
don't. We can't imagine you
I
without
don't
the
even I
dreads.
don't even want to imagine you without the
Yeah, I don't either.
Hey, hey. Hey, what? Matter of fact, that's me with the dreads slicked back, right? Braided back. You see,
Okay.
he got his dreads braided back. Y'all just
Right.
can't see him right now.
right. They lean back.
You know.
You proved your point.
Right.
Hey, but most definitely. Oh yeah, Vincente Guerrero.
Vicente
Taz, once again,
Guerrero.
Taz, we need you.
Vicente.
Yeah, he was ready for that. You already know he got that cotton ready. You know.
Ooh,
So
he
we
looked like he
got
did some damage, whatever he
Well,
did.
well, they lightened up the picture on
right
that,
now.
but it's other images. It's
Yeah,
other
okay.
images.
The
Trust
images
me.
are like super light, but when
Sente.
you look at his
Boom.
actual
Yeah,
uh,
Yeah.
uh,
statue.
statues, his
Oh,
Yeah,
features are totally
they totally
like look at
wiped
his
him.
hair right here in this one.
Right, they
yeah,
Look at
totally
his
yeah,
hair,
wiped
right- and then
him
look
out.
yeah.
at this
Feather.
hair, like
Yeah, yeah.
nothing
See,
to
he's
do
a
with
feathered
each other.
serpent in that light skin picture. He's
He
a
must
feathered
have did
serpent.
something really
Right,
great.
like
Yeah,
nothing to do with each other.
He must have did
So
something really great for them to claim him.
right, so what you would call it. But when we talk about Vicente Guerrero, we're talking about the first black Mexican president. All right,
What?
before Obama. Wait, there was somebody before Obama? Whoa, hold on.
What?
And they're not gonna call him black, they're gonna call him a mulatto, I'm pretty sure. Vicente Ramon Guerrero Saldaña was one of the if you guys ever see this little N with the little squiggly thing on top, you
Yeah.
pronounce that with a ña,
I see how you just
Saldaña.
did that all smooth.
Yeah. So that's one of the three extra letters that the English language took away from its alphabet, and it's
Right.
still in the Spanish language. Is the
Yeah.
ñ, which is the N with the squiggly thing on top or whatever,
Yeah.
or accent,
And
whatever.
left us with spells and curses.
Right. So Vicente Ramon Guerrero Saldaña was one of the leading revolutionary generals of the Mexican War of Independence. He
Mm.
fought against Spain for independence in the early 19th century and later served as
What?
president of Mexico. He abolished slavery on a national level during his brief term as president.
I
But
wonder why.
when you look at, hold on,
Yeah.
we got to go to the wiki because they have to mention something about his
Hey, are you rolling all of those R's in his last name?
yeah,
Roll them.
Guerrero.
Oh my God.
Guerrero. Yeah, Guerrero.
Yeah, that's too many R's.
Ay, caramba.
Ay, caramba.
For real.
There's widespread controversy regarding Guerrero's ethnic
Mm.
origin, with some authors describing him as indigenous, mestizo, or even of partial African descent.
Whoa.
However, no portrait of him were made during his lifetime, and those made posthumously are not considered
Oh, come
reliable.
on,
So
man.
anything you see right now that they're showing of him, they are versions of what
Fake.
they thought he looked like. They are not reliable sources. The only known contemporary description of Vicente Guerrero was made by fellow insurgent Jose Maria Morelos, according to whom he was a young man with bronzed and tan skin.
Bronze and tan
Do, do,
skin.
do we know what
Hey,
bronze is?
hey, Taz.
Yeah,
Kamehameha.
yeah, exactly. Damage.
So we're gonna go to Kamehameha, all right? Kameha. Wait. Why am I not writing? Kamehameha. All right. What? Kamehameha? That's what Goku does, Taz. That's his finishing move. That
Mm.
you up, down, left, right, select start. No. That's not what we're talking about here.
Dragon Ball Z.
Right. You're talking about the color. See, because look, this is what you know. This is what you know, and this is what you're doing, but I'm gonna need you to just chill for a little bit and let's give honors and praises to the ancestor, all right? Because this whole movie right here, or theme, or Japanimation, or whatever it is based off him. All right, it's based off him, and there's a lot of symbolism. And Brother Calico and I are going to drop a video on that as well, about Dragon Ball or whatever. I have a PowerPoint already. I already started. It's just so much information, you know.
I bet you I'll be in it.
Right, you damn skip.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Kamehameha. All
Hey,
right.
and that was number 13 because we just crossed the halfway mark.
All right.
So that was number 13. Now we're down to like number 12.
Right. Hold on. Let me read this right quick.
Yeah.
Kamehameha the First, also known as Kamehameha the Great, was
Mm.
founder and the first ruler of the Kingdom of Hawaii.
No way.
What?
No way.
He was the first ruler in the Kingdom of Hawaii. The state of Hawaii Hawaii gave a statue of him to the National Statuary Hall collection in Washington D.C. as one of two statues it is entitled to install there. When the Europeans came to Hawaii, this who they bumped into. This the dude that was holding it down. All right. As you can see, you know, we keep on making reference to there's one of the statues right there of him.
Awesome.
Yeah, matter of fact, show what his son even look like. Or even the daughter. But definitely, like, you know, his lineage. Because they got more up to date. He's so old, you know, they don't have pictures of him. So we could even show you his son. Even if you look up Hawaii King, he gonna pop up. The son gonna pop up. Both of them really gonna pop up. But the son, like look up Hawaiian King. I don't know why I didn't just tell you that. It's gonna show you his son.
Is there something significant about his son?
We just clarifying that they belong in Black history. You know.
Oh yeah.
No. Go down. The very first image, right there.
That's him. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a drawing, no nothing. That he came out the loins.
What's all of that?
That's his father. He came out of the loins of.
Right.
And is that
and he's not white. But yeah, but those drawings sure were.
Is that Hawaii coat of arms he got on? Or
yeah,
I mean that's all of that. You know, that's just that's when you a general. That's just saying he done did better.
Peace and love to the Empress Kai, the creators. Good to see you, sis.
Yeah, those like badges of honor, so to speak. You know, he done been to battle. He wouldn't be a king if he didn't have those.
Right. Who we got next?
We just oh yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead. We got to get it out the way. We got to hit him with Imhotep.
Y'all spent some time on this list.
Yeah. Oh man, but they're gonna show us the
Nah, go to the statues. We're gonna go
the
ancient with it. We're going ancient. We ain't going modern. We're not gonna play with them. You know, show them where the fair's on, man. You know what I mean? Shoot, what they talking about?
That's right. He in the museum.
Yes, and you know, instead of putting all of the different herbalists and good doctors that we known in the last 100 years, we went to the father of medicine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I could have easily put Dr.
Damn
Sebi
right.
on this list, Dr. Sebi Ashe, but
Shay.
I felt like Dr. Sebi told me it would only be right to go to the father of medicine.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to include Imhotep, who in Greece, what was his name in Greece? Asclepius,
no
Hippocrates, and all of that.
yeah, Hippocrates, yeah.
Oh, tell me it's not Sojo.
No.
Oh yeah, that's why they call those people the father of medicine and stuff. But it's Imhotep.
Yeah.
Yep, and I believe that was number 11. So now we're cracking number 10.
Hey,
Hey,
Sojo.
and Taz, I want you to hit me with Queen Santiwa. Y'all gonna have, y'all gotta definitely go support the Taz show because he helped put this list together.
Yeah, and you
And we
gotta
all gonna get to
understand,
learn about the Queen Santiwa.
and you need to understand that you're never gonna find this in Black History Month, no place else except Trio Dios.
Except
Hey, matter of fact, with this top 10 coming in, Taz, you gotta hit him with that banner right quick. Just let them know something about Trio Dios, son. You know what I mean? Top 10 coming at you.
top 10 coming.
Ooh, yeah.
Most definitely.
What's up with this queen? Yeah.
28 legends. We got the top 10 coming. So the Queen Yasin Tawa, and she says was Queen Mother of Ejisu in the Ashanti Empire, now part of modern day Ghana, appointed by her brother Nana Akwasi, Afrani Opisi, the Edwe Suhini, or ruler of Edwusu or Edwesu.
Mm-hmm.
So we have
Oh,
Queen, all right, was
yeah.
an influential Ashanti queen at the beginning of the 20th century who remained a powerful symbol today, due for civil rights. She was an intellectual and political human rights activist. Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Queen and leader Yi
Yeah.
Asankawa became famous for leading the Ashanti rebellion against British colonialism to defend the Golden Stool. She promoted women emancipation as well as gender equality.
Oh, that's a real queen mother for you.
Yeah, she went in.
Well,
She went.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Queen Ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, and matter of fact, since we on the Queens, let's touch on Kandaki, or you know where the word Candace comes from, which actually is African word for queen. You feel me?
What's her
Mm-hmm.
name?
Kandake.
Oh, yeah. She's serious.
She ain't playing with you.
It's serious. Ah, she in the stance. Yeah.
Oh, look
Talk
at this.
about respect. That was me 2 lifetimes ago.
more than two lifetimes, sis.
No, not more, less actually. I'm not so far removed from these queens that you're showing out here. That's not a queen. I'm not that far removed, Taz.
Oh, wait. They have an association between her and Medusa. I'm gonna look into that. I'm not going to dig into it right now, but I mean I already have a lot of info on Medusa, so I would love to add to my.
Well, it's apparent where they got the
It,
Medusa hairstyle from.
just give them a little Wikipedia right quick.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's what I was going. It says so. Kentucky, or Kentucky, often Latinized as Candace. Oh, well, hold on, my bad, family. Let me make this bigger. Um, okay. Uh, Often Latinized as Candace was the Meroitic term for the sister of the king of Kush, who, due to the matrilineal succession, would bear the next heir, making her a queen mother. She had her own court, probably acted as a landlord, a landholder, and held a prominent secular role as regent. Can anybody regent? What do we know what
Royalty, Regency.
a person appointed to
Yeah, a regent. Yeah, as a regent is a king or a queen. It's saying that you run your region.
Hmm.
Like even Emperor Haile Selassie, well before he was an emperor, he was a regent. And then once he
Hmm.
married in with the Queen Sheba bloodline, it made him an emperor. You feel me? So if you really run your hood or you blocking all that they be talking about, then you are a regent.
Hmm.
You know, and we all should run our regions and be responsible, meaning nothing should happen on your watch. Period.
Hmm.
You know, and if it do, who I'm coming to talk to is you, and you gonna handle it.
most definitely,
That's
most
right.
definitely. So
You know,
that's where we get her from. Who do we got next? She's serious.
yeah. What
We
we?
should be down to 8. What's that?
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a brother in there. I'm gonna let Taz. Matter of fact, because it's a toss up out of these two guys, but I know what two are next. But I'm gonna just go with William Lane next because I want Taz
Ooh.
to drop that on all of us.
Ooh. Hold on. That's not how it is. And we have Mr. William Lane. Who's William Lane, Taz? Well, William Lane is Taz. William Lane is the original Taz show. William Lane is the original Taz show. You know about Taz, and I'm not talking about me. You know about the Tasmanian Devil because of William Lane. All right, he is an Aboriginal of Australia. Um, and that I'm surprised that nothing came out. William Lane Taz. Well, that's where that this is how they demonize his name with the by making him into a Tasmanian devil. Why did they make him a Tasmanian devil? Because he was. It says William Lane was a Tasmanian Aboriginal. Let me make this bigger for the family. My apologies. William Lane was a Tasmanian Aboriginal. He is been known as the last full-blooded Aboriginal Tasmanian man. The last full-blooded Aboriginal. Where is Tasmania? Where is Tasmania at? We know that we're talking about Australia. In 1842, he was the youngest child in the last family taken to the Aboriginal camp at the Wibolina on Flinders Island by George Augustus Robinson. All right, he was born in 1835 in Tasmania, Australia, and he died on March 3rd of 1869 of Hobart, Australia. Upon his death, it was the literally the last of the Mohicans when it came to the Aboriginal full-blooded line of melanated people within Australia. The reason why Australia is as whited out as it is today is because the last man standing was the Tasman, the Taz that now we know as the demonized, going crazy Tasmanian devil, and they had to make him that way because he wasn't playing. You know, he wasn't going down just like that. You know, they had to throw him into the camps. You know that they had, killing all the Aboriginals of that area within Australia. Remember that Australia is very close to what we call Antarctica, and they had to keep that part of the world very hush hush and secure, and they could not afford to have someplace like Australia being a melanated country. So that
Yeah,
is
man.
Mr.
Yep.
William Lane.
And going down that kind of a rabbit hole is only right that the next person is Mr. Albert Perry of South Carolina. Sister Yasini, are you enjoying the broadcast?
Is
I am indeed, and you brothers always intrigue me, and that's why we're on this platform together as trio deals, because between the three of us, I know you're going to be informed. With the three of us, you're going to be triple informed. I love my brothers. I do.
Albert Perry is showing me a caucasoid, bro. Or
Really?
did I misspell something, Calico? You're muted, Calico.
Dang, I'm thinking you heard everything I say. Right down there, that article right below your mouse, right? Yeah. Let Sister Yasini get with some of that.
This one?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you might. Oh, there you go. You good. You should be good right there.
Why did it do it so big?
You got to click continue reading and unlock some shit.
Right, something is.
You see some
Continue reading this
chromosomes.
register to get on the. Oh, it's one of
Now
them.
leave out. Now leave out. They want you to register.
Yeah, they want you to register to read.
Go
Right.
up. Hold on. Go down. Now go down.
No, get out of there and go
Hold
down.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go right there.
Really? So I take it from here, Calico?
Yes.
Okay. So Albert and Adam rewrite the story of human origins. So the DNA of Albert Perry may change the story of human origins. Perry was an African American born into slavery in South Carolina. An analysis of the DNA of his descendants produced results that came as quite a surprise and have raised questions for geneticists around the world. Turns out that Perry carried a very different type of Y chromosome never seen before. So, and
Hey, sis,
scroll, yeah,
my apologies.
yeah.
Um, I have to take care of something real quick. Can you guys take over for about a good 5-10 minutes for me? My apologies.
Calico,
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up the screen. I got you.
You
all
sure?
right.
All right,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
most
stay
definitely.
inside. I'm gonna stay inside. Just I'll be right back in about 10 minutes.
All right.
all right.
Hold on. I gotta pull it up.
I'm gonna send you the link of the. You want this
Well,
article?
I mean, it's so easy, man. I'm finna just grab something right now.
Oh, okay, cool, cool. All right, all right. So I'll stop sharing. I'll stop sharing,
Yeah,
and that way. Oh shit. That way.
yeah, but I was getting into that already. I was already interested.
Oh, okay. Let me send you that article, sis. Just so you could.
Attitude, bro.
Uh, yeah, there you go. There you have it. If you could get on with it right now, sis. I mean, you could keep going with it.
Okay.
But I'll be back. All right.
Yeah, you just sent it to me. I could go back to the same one, but I'm finna see what I grab right quick because I want to go to the next one fairly quickly. Let me see.
Yeah, he sent it to me. I got it. I can read it if I want to.
Yeah.
You want me to?
No, I don't know, and I don't know why they got this white guy's face right here. I guess they're trying to act like he's an atom. But let
No.
me show you.
He might be the son of
Cause they need to show an image of Albert Perry so we don't have to be confused.
there it is, the first one, right?
No, it's a younger brother. I don't know why they won't show his face no more. Cause they showing different Albert Perrys that have nothing to do with what we're talking about. But
Especially on Black History Month.
yeah, they're trying to waste time.
Hmm. Well, they know they can't pull nothing past us.
Mm-mm. Cause I already knew it before they lied or switched up the truth. You know?
And you already know the image that you're
I'm
searching
glad it
for.
ain't. I'm glad it ain't new. Cause they was sure enough lie to you. Let me see. See if I can get into that one that they blocked them out of. Cause I know they're gonna switch up quick. But Albert Perry carried a secret in his DNA, while one possible explanation, no information. Okay, one possible explanation is that hundreds of thousands of years ago, modern and archaic humans in Central Africa. I mean, I can make a long story short, right? And we
You
talking about
can.
like down here. His Y chromosome was so distinct that his male lineage probably separated from all others about 338,000 years ago. This man's
Mm,
Y chromosome is 338,000 years old. You know, this brother. You feel me? That's why they say he was a slave in South
mm-hmm.
Carolina and all it
Right.
is. And come to find out
What
he
did,
had some Congolese and all this different. Yeah.
what did
The
he
father of
achieve?
all men is 340,000. Oh,
The
that is
father
an
of all
achievement itself.
men.
That's like healer cells.
All
That's like
right.
healer cells. It's a part of it's a part of Black history as far as showing you that you are legends. You feel me?
Right.
So I bring to you the legends. But definitely you are a legend, and these people are just examples of why you also are a legend. Let me see.
Mm.
So that was Albert Perry, and
Yep. He got the oldest DNA in the world. That is like
it's
a milestone.
matter of fact, I'm gonna go to one of mine. Hopefully, Taz will be back because of like two more of these. Or Taz, uh, Taz definitely brought these to the table, and it would have been beautiful
Yep. Going to get
to
down.
to have my brother on there. But I could have definitely kept her all the way up higher on the list, and she is high on the list. She done definitely cracked the top 10. This is Bessie Coleman, the great Bessie Coleman, and I'm gonna let Sister Yasini represent her well.
Yep. So
It's coming. Hold on.
is this the wiki? Do you want me? Do you
No,
want me
I'm
to
gonna
read
just
this,
give you a little bit of
this
this.
short? Okay. Cool.
Let me give him a little good sample.
Boom. There you go. Bessie Coleman, 1892 to 1926. Bessie
So
Coleman,
she might have died flying, obviously, because she was
I
she was
said
very young. She was very young.
it does say she soared across the sky as the first African American and first Native American woman pilot, known known for performing flying tricks. Coleman's nickname were Brave Bessie, Queen Bess, and the only race aviatrix in the world. Her goal was to encourage women and African Americans to reach their dreams. Unfortunately, her career ended with a tragic plane crash, but her life continues to inspire people around the world. Yeah, born in Atlanta, Texas on January 26, 1892, Bessie Coleman had 12 brothers and sisters. Her mother, Susan Coleman. Okay, yeah, we don't have to get into the history of that, but just
Yeah,
understand
exactly.
that this chick was Queen of the Sky in
Yep,
her time. That means she was the best, and everybody that we bringing you was the best.
yep. And that's for show.
Oh yeah, she looked brave.
Definitely.
She
The
looked brave.
great Bessie Coleman. And I did that hoping that my brother Taz would be back for what is this? Abram Hannibal. I'm gonna try to tackle it for him because the brother definitely was telling me something great about it. So even though he got a different name, hold on, coming right at you. Yep, this is like he said, Petrovich Hannibal. Huh? You know, Abram Petrovich Hannibal, also Hannibal or Hannibal, or Abram Hannibal, or I mean Abram Hannibal or Abram Petrov. That would get Petrovich. Was a Russian military engineer, major general, and nobleman of sub-Saharan African origin. He ended up being a king or emperor of Russia. Yes. See, here they want to make him out of a royal servant. You know? And let me see.
Royal servant is an oxymoron.
Yeah. Let me see. All right. Abram was a military Russian general, major general, nobleman. Okay. Okay. He became a military general of Russia at that time. And just in case, I'm gonna throw this on y'all. You know, we're gonna get a 2-for-1 just to make sure. If that one wasn't good enough, this one gonna replace it in the top 10. But most definitely, it's the Aztec couple. You know, letting you know for yourself who are the true Aztecs. And obviously, they want to move real slow on me right now because they know I'm gonna show you. They say Calico love blowing this stuff up and putting it right in their faces. So I'm gonna make that a 2-for-1. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna swap out Abram. You know, and I was already pondering these here the whole time, and it's the Aztec couple.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, is there any question
Nope.
to who the true Aztecs are? Hmm?
Nope.
If you don't have anybody with hair like that in your family, then then you're not one of us. You know, that's just like saying if you got, some people got real rough hair. You gotta have one of them in your family too. But you gotta
Mhm.
have this here in your family. I want to know,
Looks
are
like
you
nine ether to
impersonating
me.
us? Yeah, that's not
That's that
even
nine ether
all day in the main,
all
as we
day.
see. You know, see, people
All
think
day.
this when we say Mayan. Even though
Right. That's the fake off.
even though she was, or whatever the case may be, and he's even further removed than she is. This is the pure stock of Aztec. Everything else is mestizo. Everything else is
Hmm.
mixed in.
Yeah.
So the Aztec couple
That's what's up right
sneaks
there.
in at the last moment because
What's
they
that
know I
book?
thought about it the whole time.
What's that book he got his right hand on?
Hey, he probably knew the law, and he like, you better back up off me. You know.
I just wonder what the book is.
Yeah, I mean that's all we can do. Cause I don't. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything I
Is
can
it the
see from him.
Quran? Is it the Quran or is it the Bible?
Yeah, I can't even zoom in any more than that.
Okay. What you
But
think it is?
I mean, it's not very big, and I mean, it's a hardback book. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all.
Looks kind of thick, kind of,
Yep.
but it's good. They look, they look like they know who they are. They're there to do that pick, and hey, they made it to Trio Dio's 28, 28 uh, prominent people Black
Yep.
History Month.
Yep.
So they
And
good.
matter
They
of
all
fact,
good. That they
and
made
matter
it
of
to the show.
fact,
They good.
I definitely don't want to end it without touching on these last few. So we're gonna show you a true samurai, the first samurai, huh? The samurai.
Not him.
Yeah. This is a statue that they have. I don't think it's the true dead person. Knowing them, that you never know. But this is like a relic of sorts in that country, showing you the original.
I like the one just to the bottom left of him with the red
Hmm.
sun in the background.
Hmm.
Yeah, that looked like a true. That looked like
There
the
it is,
true.
right here. Here we go.
Okay, yeah, I've
A
seen that
true,
pic plenty of
true
times.
samurai.
Wow.
You
People
know,
would fear him if they saw that in real life. I mean,
yeah,
if they saw a person that looked like that in real life, they would fear him.
yeah. The first black samurai, or the first samurai
Hmm.
period, because samurai means you're the son of a Moor.
So
Sa sa is
you saying that pic is a real pic?
this is it. Yeah, right here. Yeah, this
Oh
is the
my
real.
goodness.
Like, this is in a museum of sorts.
Right. But it's a real pic of the real person who is that. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I would get with him. I'm kidding, but no, I'm not.
Let me show y'all. All right, you hear what Goddess Aboriginal said? She said, "You were a
Okay.
samurai."
I'm thinking the same thing. Like, yeah, I can use one of them in my
Yeah,
everyday life.
yeah,
I
for
ain't gonna
sure.
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, every strong woman deserve that type of a strong man. There's no lie.
Hey, if my man look like that, the world is mine.
Yep,
Whole world.
yep, yeah. Yasuki.
Beautiful.
Man was lazy, blessed with the translated
Beautiful.
seed. It's believed that Yasuki, as he was called, was born in 1555 Mozambique. Yeah.
Yasuki, what's the etymology on that? Calico? Suki, Saki,
I mean,
Ya.
I wonder if he got that name in Japan, to truly know, or if he got it from Mozambique.
Right. Yeah, he probably killed up their top samurai, and look
And
at all of
Sa,
that
Sa means
gear.
son of, Saz means son of, and more, so you have to be the son of a Moor to be a samurai.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, and that's
Mm,
Yasuki.
man, we so behind on things, terminology, symbolism, everything. Really, we're gonna get it up. Trio deals as we flow through our adventures. We taking y'all with us. You know, they don't have no choice. As we go through our awakening, we taking them with us.
Yep.
We're taking all our subscribers with us. And if you know something that we don't, I saw Calico put the link to this live in the comments. Click on that link, go to that link, and come on and teach us something. We're not master teachers, we master students.
Yep. And Oduduwa. I was kind of saving it. I probably would have put him a little higher in the top 10, but he's
And
towards the bottom, he towards the number 2 on the list. 'Cause I think we're down to one more after
okay,
this.
and I must say he's African.
Yeah, it's Oduduwa.
Right.
And Oduduwa was a Yoruba divine king. According to
Okay.
tradition, he was a
Now
holder
we
of the
get down to it. Now we get to the nitty gritty.
yeah, he was a holder
I'm
of the
saying,
title of the Olofin or the Ife Ife,
yeah,
the Yoruba.
divine king.
Hold on. Yeah, holy city. He ruled briefly in Ife and also served as progenitor of a number of independent royal dynasties in Yoruba land. His name, phonetically written by Yoruba language speakers, is Oduduwa and sometimes contacted or contracted as Odua or Udua, Oduduwa or Udua, is today venerated as that of the hero, the warrior, the
Mm,
leader, and the father of the Yoruba race. Through conflict and mostly through diplomacy, lasting many years, Oduduwa was able to temporarily usurp the throne of Ife to become king.
mm,
And,
mm, mm.
yeah, Taz was telling me how he came over. He's the one who brought the Santerias and the voodoo and all of that to the Americas,
Whoa.
Oduduwa himself. So this man actually lived, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's impressive for real. That's impressive for real.
So
Because
you
we don't have to
bring
we don't have
you
to
black
make up.
gods doing Black History Month.
I'm saying we don't have to make up myths. We have real people doing real things, accomplishing all kinds of things that we were told that we couldn't do, and it turns out we've been doing it all along.
Matter of fact, we have 2 more left. And
Shit,
I guess like they say, you gotta always say the best for last.
yeah,
You
I can't
know.
imagine what they are.
Yeah, I'm a definitely save the goddess for the top spot.
Okay,
And
so I feel you on
that's
that.
not by default. It's not by default.
Okay,
But definitely, hold on. I thought I was typing. Okay.
C.R. Patterson
Yeah. C.R. Patterson.
and Sons.
This is who I have on the front of my image on my video, but this is
Mm,
C.R. Patterson. I wonder what
mm,
that
mm.
is. This is the first vehicle.
There
You
you
know,
go. Yeah,
this is the
absolutely.
first
I
vehicle.
feel you, bro. Yeah, I know
See,
exactly what
Ford
you
was the first to mass produce.
Yes,
Uh,
after he stole the idea from him.
hmm
Because these Europeans ain't inventing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
I know
not
what you
even
mean.
inventing the technology. The technology was already here. They don't even own that. Yes, C.R. Patterson. I knew that name sounded extremely familiar. Yeah, niggas was rolling.
Yep.
And necessity is the mother of invention. So the poets need the most, right? So of
Hmm.
course we're gonna be inventing all the things that we need.
I mean, the genius, it's just, it's innately in us.
It is divinely.
Yeah. See, even before he quite made put an engine to it, he had already created the super, like a special buggy that really flowed with your horse or whatever you were using to
Hmm.
pull you. So he was
Yeah,
already getting them big
yeah,
bucks. Then he, oh, y'all don't want horses no more? Hey, I throw a motor on there,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. I
just to let
promise
y'all know
you.
this was a brother. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the original Batmobile,
Mm, mm, mm.
C.R. Patterson.
Yeah, we could say the same. As we're in the alley or in the streets, making a bucket, shooting a ball in it. How do you think the NBA come along? As we making things to skateboard on. How you think the skateboard got invented? These
Mhm.
mofos ain't invented nothing. They only just stole our works out of necessity or whatever, boredom or whatever, boredom. We've been inventing things all along, and this is our little. This is the equivalent of our little Black History Month of inventors or entrepreneurs or people who paved the way. And this is the real historical Black History Month right here. We crammed it all in one session for you. If you haven't heard of anything of any of the people that we've been discussing in here, then you've got your work cut out.
Yep. Yep. And we definitely gave you a head start. So rewind
Like
and
no
go deeper.
other.
Go deep. Yeah, go deeper.
Yeah. And that's what Trio Dios will be prompting you to do is go deeper. Go deeper.
Yep. And we're gonna go at number one.
It's the Queen
Yep. Queen Nzinga.
and Zinga.
Yep.
Let's find out what she about. Pull that wiki up.
Matter of fact, hold on. I kind of liked this
Zinga.
one.
Zinga.
Yep.
Dongo. Look at her. That's how you could tell when it was a real person. All their pictures show the same face. Yeah. No myths here. No mythological tales here, bro. All historical figures. If you didn't know, now you know. We've been doing it all along. No matter what history say, we've been doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, look at her attitude. Yeah. Look how she's looking at the cameraman. Like, take the picture. This how I'm looking. No, I'm not changing my look. That's what's up. I like her. I like her already a lot. Razzmatazz in the house. Yeah. You gonna let me do the honor? Here she is.
Yeah. By all means, sister, please do.
All right. So Queen Nazinga of Angola is one of the most celebrated African women to resist European colonization. Nazinga uh, Nabande led 4 decades from the 1620s to the 1660s of warfare against the Portuguese in Angola. Her legacy is a controversial and paradoxical one, as she was a proto nationalist resistance leader, a devout Christian, and Portuguese ally. Okay? A superb but ruthless Nabande politician and a vicious slave trader. Despite these contradictions, what remains undisputed is Nazinga's skill as a negotiator and military strategist. She was directly responsible for limiting the Portuguese colony at Luanda to a few square miles. Yeah. Here's your area. Here's your area that you can.
Yeah. Hey, look, I was just gonna say you got to be careful with these people, right? Because they
Yes, sir.
clearly told you, they clearly told you that for 4 decades, she led warfare against the Portuguese
Yes.
in Angola. Then they tried to tell you she was a devout Christian and Portuguese allies. Your allies are your friends.
Well,
You
yes,
know what I mean?
exactly.
So that means
Exactly.
you're allied together. She was not allied with them.
And
Huh?
she don't look like she was.
No, no, she didn't play that. She didn't play that.
No.
For
She look.
four
She.
decades, she led warfare against the Portuguese in
Yeah.
Angola. Huh? Who you
Yeah.
knew stood up for people for 40 years, leading a war against anything or anybody.
Right. Yeah. And who
Huh?
has time to do a 40-year war?
Hmm? Or who got the balls? I guess it takes
Definitely a
over.
queen.
I guess it take ovaries.
Definitely a queen in my book.
Yeah,
Mm.
for real, for real. And that's number one on this list,
Yes, sir.
you know, of 28 legends of Black history.
Hey, you couldn't have did it better. Awesome history lesson for Black History Month.